Welcome back to From the Bench, everybody. As always, it's Eric, and today we're going to talk about 2023-24 O-Pee-Chee hockey. Yes, basic O-Pee-Chee used to be known as the fun, cheap rip. Not so much this year, as we have the one and only, the generational talent himself, the first overall draft pick in 2023, Connor Bedard. It is the first live look of his cards in a Chicago Blackhawks jersey, on the ice, in gear, everything else, not just a photo shoot with him holding up, the number one symbol there. No, this is actually cards with him with a helmet on, jersey on the ice with a stick on his hands. So like I said, we're going to go through all of it, going to look at his prices for a bunch of the different parallels, a bunch of the different inserts that he has in this product, along with the other top rookies that have not had cards yet until this, product. And then we're going to look at box prices, kind of go over all that stuff from both American and Canadian retailers. So we're just going to flip it over to the other screen here. And we're going to start it off. We're on Card Ladder Pro. If you guys don't know, Card Ladder Pro, I have an affiliate link down below. It's where I go to comp all my cards, especially when it comes to, harder stuff to find, older stuff, serial number stuff. They go back for years and years and years, where your eBay and 130 point, they'll work for this. Obviously, these are a brand new product that's only been out for a week and a half, coming up on 2 weeks here. Obviously this stuff is easy to find on those, but once again, harder numbered stuff, lower numbered stuff, harder hits, rarer stuff. I use this for all that, but we're going to go right into it. So here's this basic rookie. There's 393 sales of this base card so far on eBay, essentially. Auctions, best offer, everything else. This does include a lot of his other stuff that you're going to get here, the numbered parallels. This is not just the base card. But if you look here, $125.66 was the last sale. $122 from this one. There's $137.67 at auction on that one. Essentially scroll down here, $130, $100. That one's kind of, odd. Doesn't say rookie, doesn't say a bunch of stuff, kind of maybe possibly just the difference. Look at the description on this one. Connor Bedard, marquee rookie, 582 Chicago Blackhawks, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Just Connor Bedard, nothing about rookie, nothing about Chicago, nothing. Anyways. People, spend the extra minute and actually, do a proper description. Please and thank you. Will pay off for you in the end. But essentially going for anywheres, when you guys scroll down here, anywhere from 110, somewhere around 100 here, but essentially 110 to $130. I'm doing this not to pump up Connor Bedard. I'm just kind of show you guys. And once again, at the end of it, we're kind of go through box prices. It's crazy. So once again, bunch of different stuff, essentially $110 to $130 for his base marquee rookie. Once again, that is a crazy number. If we go to here, his premier insert out of this, once again, he's in a Chicago Blackhawks jersey. $150 for that one there, $150 for the next one. Nice card, everything else, cool border. $160, $125. So not a super rare card either. There's 112 of these that have sold. That would include the parallels that he does have for this card too. But, some pretty crazy stuff. And if we go by price, you can see the highest sold one is $1,500 for the out of 75. Okay. That is crazy. Out of 75. For an insert, they're a cool looking card. They have the the flash, the foil, all that stuff. But essentially $1,450. That was on the 12th. This one was on the 13th. So as you see here, $1,200 just yesterday. So once again, bunch of different numbers here, but still some big sales nonetheless. Anywhere from $1,000 to $1,400 when it first kind of came out. So crazy numbers. Next up, his retro. Basic old retro. 175, 150, 160, 130. These are all sales from Sunday. It's not a super rare card. You just go down through the list, and yeah, there's some big numbers here for a retro card. And then we'll get into the black, the harder to hit numbered parallel here. $1,200 on a release day. Since then, gone down, but still, as of today, $1,000. Still $1,000 for this out of 100 retro black. Crazy. Next up is O-Pee-Chee Platinum Preview. So he's in, and you're going to notice this in a bit, in a Team Canada jersey. And his Team Canada stuff in this, not selling that great. Why? Well, because people have seen him in a Team Canada jersey for a couple years now. There's a couple different Team Canada products out. You got his Team Canada autos and his patches, everything else. No, we want to see him in a Chicago Blackhawks jersey. Platinum, I can kind of understand for this because, you kind of want his first. This is a Platinum preview. You want his first time in Platinum, I guess, being in an actual, Chicago Blackhawks jersey. And this way you can kind of differentiate between the Platinum preview and the regular Platinum. So don't hate it as much, but essentially for the base, there's a couple higher sales, but those are the parallels. But the base one is essentially $100 to $110. This one is $83. These are all Canadian prices, $105. So $100, we'll say, maybe a little bit more, $120. But some of the lower number parallels can go up in price. So once again, we'll just filter this over to price instead of date sold. His Emerald Surge, $1,300 for his out of 10 Emerald Surge. I love Emerald Surges. I was also very fortunate to hit a lot of Emerald Surge autos last year when I was opening up Platinum, but $1,300 for that. $827 for the out of 50. A couple sales of that, and then some other sales coming in afterwards, all on kind of release day. So once again, people probably lost a little bit of luster for his Team Canada stuff in this. But next up, we're getting into the blue border. So this is kind of your more common hit, especially for hobby. Get a couple of them per case, of all the different guys. Let's get 600 card checklist for this. But if you go through here, get rid of the blue tracks at the top here, just his base blue border, 190, 150, 200, 165, 160. So they're essentially going from 160, 150 to 160 for the most part. I said you get the odd one, the 190, the 200. Both those are fixed prices, but not too bad, but essentially we'll say $160 for the blue border. Red border, yellow border. So this is the blaster parallel. Kind of funny. Actually more expensive. The retail parallel. More expensive. Make it make sense, people. $226.80. You're getting 5. Or you're getting in a 8 cards or 9 packs in a box of O-Pee-Chee retail. You're getting a yellow parallel in every pack. So once again, big checklist, but at least you're getting a lot of them. They're selling for $200 all day long. $200, $205, $120 for some reason, a fixed price one. $215, $202. A printing plate, that's one of his big sales from this, at $1,600. But a lot of them, like I said, $200, $200, $200 for a lot of these yellow. Doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but makes blasters a little more of a chase, I guess, if that's what they're going to go for. I was fortunate enough to pull a Bedard base out of a blaster, so even that did pretty well. Next up, the red. So this is the red parallel, 1 per hobby box, okay? Out of a 600 card checklist. If you guys want me to do the math, I did it. 1 in every 37.5 cases, not boxes, cases. They go for $300, and there hasn't been a sale since the 11th. We are the 19th when you guys are watching this. So $300. Prices actually have seen gone up a little bit. They're kind of at a little bit of a lull for a couple of days. He got back. He's got 3 points in 2 games. Doing a little better, but $337 and $300 for a card that is 1 in 37.5 cases. Not boxes, cases. Now we're into numbered stuff. This is where we get into banana lands, okay? So we'll start with the out of 350. I don't know why I put rainbow here. We'll just take the rainbow out. We'll just go 350 because somebody might have it labeled wrong. The out of 350, marquee rookie, $385 Canadian. His checklist. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Here's his base one for his rainbow. Here is the checklist. This card just has his name on it and what card number he is. It sold for $27. Anyways, $345, $370, $450, $400. So some big sales. $350, I'd say, right? Kind of the going rate for these things. For his marquee rookie rainbow out of 350. 350. That's a lot of money for an O-Pee-Chee out of 350. Next up, we get his black rainbow. So this is out of 100. Last sale, $709.92 on the 18th on Sunday. On the 17th, though, $1,000 fixed price. So this one was an auction at $709.92. Fixed price, $1,000 and $1,050 essentially. Go down below that, auction was $911.25. Once again, a couple other ones here, but if you keep on going down, you get $945. There's the top rookie redemption from O-Pee-Chee through ComC. Must be an e-pack thing, I'm assuming. $950 here. So once again, some pretty big sales for an out of 100 card from O-Pee-Chee. Nice foil to them. Everything else, I actually like the kind of the out of 100 for these. They do look really good, but once again, some big price tags for those, and these seem to be like not centered at all. From all the ones here I clicked with the Bedard, they seem to be like super heavy on the right, so I doubt those are going to grade too well. So if you can find one that's centered, not bad. You're probably lucky at that point. Next up, the out of 49 purple. This is kind of where the eye appeal thing comes in, because right now here, this is the purple out of 49. There's only 6 sales of them. $971. Same date, $1,000. The purple is a base flat purple color. Okay. Black has a foil to it. So some of this just comes down to eye appeal, right? It's not always about the numbering and stuff. Sometimes it is just eye appeal. Obviously, there's $1,000 sale there, $1,300 sale there, $1,000 sale there, and then released a couple days after release, you get the $1,600 and the $1,500. So still some really big sales for a O-Pee-Chee paper parallel of a guy who's got sub 50 points in his career. Big price tag on that. And then other than his 101, the green out of 33. It's again, great looking card. These ones to have a foil to them, everything else. $1,800. Okay. So another big paycheck on this one. $1,800 for that Bedard out of 33. There's only 33 in the world though. Okay. You hitting that is not very likely in all this. And there was one on release day. Pretty sure Ziri talked about this. This was actually an auction, but I think they had a buy it now option on it or something, because it went for $998 on release day on auction. So that doesn't make sense. I think somebody hit buy it now instead. So once again, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. $9.98, doing pretty good. I'm assuming if that person still has that card, because now it's once again sold for $1,800 on the 14th. Let's check into once again his highest sales. We'll just go through them here. Just put in Connor Bedard, O-Pee-Chee. $1,800 is the highest sale so far. That printing plate was $1,600. Day 2 of it being opened, the out of 49 sold for $1,600. The $1,500 from the one on that Friday. Some of the 75 for the premiere. I said $1,450. So some big sales out of this for him. And one of my favorite cards, I forgot to put that in there. We'll just do these ones. These, I love these. 3 of them just sold yesterday. $1,100, $1,200, $1,100 for the O-Pee-Chee 3D lenticular. I love these things. I think they look great. I have one of Bowen Byram from his rookie year. I was able to pull out of extended, but great looking card. Just awesome. I think I'd rather that over a lot of the other ones. But once again, still O-Pee-Chee. So some crazy prices for that. $762 was like a couple days after release, and like so now they're all up to $1,100, $1,200. So crazy prices for that. Let's check in with the other rookies from this draft class, or from this Series 2 extended series class that everyone's hyped up that we haven't seen the rookie cards yet. We'll start with Adam Fantelli. First couple are sets or whatever, so we're not going to include those. First one, $200 Canadian for an out of 33 Fantelli. Again, don't know if you remember this or not. $1,800. $200, and it's gone down. $200, then $185, then on the 14th, $160. Same thing early on the 9th, you had $135 for the black out of 100. Another black out of 100 for 135 on the 11th. Out of 49 sold for 135, 125. This one, $120 for his out of 33. This is the 3rd overall pick in this year's draft, ladies and gentlemen. And his price is just, $120. Yeah, so just some crazy, not as high as you'd probably think prices. Just when you compare him to, again, Bedard, $1,800, $121. Just a little bit of a difference. He was 3rd overall pick. The 2nd overall pick was Leo Carlson. $175 on the 11th. $170. These are both his green out of 33. So other than his 1 of 1, the lowest numbering you can get for this. He also had some early sales for the out of 100 for Premier Parallel. That was $160. $120 for the black out of 100. Once again, a lot of those are early on. This one's another out of 75. That's $110. $88 here. Once again, just some crazy stuff. On the 15th, his out of 49 went for $70. $65 here on the 17th. $65 for his purple. $60 for his out of 100 on the 7th, so on the release day. That seems really cheap. That was best offer. Another out of 49 on the 17th for $54. So just not that crazy of pricing for the 2nd overall pick from this last year's draft. And if you go to the year before, once again, another big name here. He'll be in extended series with Adam Fantelli, but it's Logan Cooley for the Arizona Coyotes, possibly the Utah Coyotes by next year. Who knows? But top sale, $275 on the day after release day for his 3D card. Other than that, you have the Platinum Preview out of 10. Also, they kind of kept him out of a, playing picture for his platinum preview. Seismic Gold out of 25. Same thing. $200 for his out of 33 card. $150 for his out of 33 green foil. So his stuff has just been going down ever since release. Another Black Rainbow for 65. This one, the black, was 65 also. This one's on the 16th. I'm trying to just find something that's a little bit closer. Purple, $55 for his on the 18th, so Saturday or Sunday, by auction. Once again, we'll just go over here. $1,000. $50. I don't know if you guys can do math or not. It's a 20-time multiplier, essentially. That's a thing. So once again, just some crazy different pricing. $50 there too for the purple out of 49. Once again, this guy is a big draft pick. Top 5 draft pick from the year before. One of the most hyped guys coming in. Like I said, these three, the reason why I picked them over Matthew Nyes or some of these other guys, Luke Hughes. These guys don't have rookie cards, so they're kind of in the same spectrum as Connor Bedard for this, where these are their first live cards in their professional jerseys. So you think that there'd be some hype on them. It is the kind of the worry that a lot of people have, that a lot of these other guys are kind of going to be overshadowed by Bedard, especially in the hobby, but kind of just shows you there. And then we'll get into some of the sales here. So we'll start off with the American sites. Steel City Collectibles. Okay, you can buy a hobby box for $140 American. That converts to about $190 Canadian. Okay, blaster, $25 US, $33.50 essentially for a blaster. Let's get $190. $190 plus tax, plus shipping, plus everything else. If you pull a Bedard base, you do not make your money back. If you pull, I guess I could take this out. Dates old. A basic Premier, you do not make your money back. If you pull a retro, same thing, we'll switch this to dates old. Unless it's the black, if it's just the base one, you do not make your money back. You get the platinum preview. Once again, just go by dates old. You do not make your money back. Blue border, you do not make your money back. Yellow border, for retail, you make a lot of money back. You make really good multiplier. Red, which is once again in 37.5 cases. Cases, not boxes, cases. You make your money back, and then some, and then obviously you're out of 350 and down, right? So your number parallels and stuff, you make your money back. Your red parallel, you make your money back. Other than that, you do not make your money back. So you have to really hit the lottery of hitting a numbered Connor Bedard card to make your money back. Well, maybe it's just Steel City. Nope, we'll go to Dave Adams here. $140, same thing. So same exact price. $139.95. Boom, $139.95. Blasters, same thing, $24.95. So same prices. Steel City just converts it over to Canadian for me because they apparently realize I'm in Canada. But some big numbers. Well, if you're in Canada, there is good news. They're cheaper for the hobby boxes, but not by much. My local hobby shop, they have an online store. They ship and all that other good stuff. D&M Sports, $150. This was a $115 box on release day in Canada. I think it was like $90 American. I think pre-order you could get them for like $90, $95 Canadian. And then obviously they went up, and even they were like $110 like a day or two before. And then they were $115, $120, $110 to $120, essentially all over the place, pretty much on release day. And then they just keep on going up. Blasters, $35. Like I said, it's crazy some of the prices you're seeing for this. Another place in Canada that I went to, out of stock, but I've shopped a lot at 401 Games over the last couple of years too to buy product. $160. They're sold out. $35 for the blaster. So same price as my local hobby shop. Give you a comparable to what O-Pee-Chee used to sell for. 2021-22, $75 for a hobby box. Okay. 2022-23 sold out, but $78 for a hobby box. Now we're at $150. It hurts my head. We'll just get rid of the 2023. I don't know if my hobby shop, I didn't even check this. Let's see if they got the old boxes there. They do not have the old boxes there. They got some platinum, 235. Come on, guys, bring it down a little bit for me. Excited to open platinum for 2022-23, coming up on the 28th. Probably gonna get a box or two. And then Mirage Trading, they're the same thing, 160. Another Canadian site for that, $35 for the blasters. So same thing. You're anywhere from 150 to 160. By the way, even with it being cheaper, time I add tax to that order, it's $172.50 for me, for my local hobby shop. Go through it real quick. Won't make my money back. Won't make my money back. Won't make my money back. Won't make my money back unless I hit a parallel. Won't make my money back for the blue. And then finally at the red, I can make my money back if I pull the red Bedard border, which is 1 in 37.5 cases. Not boxes, cases. A case of 16 boxes, by the way. So once again, does it make sense? No. But we're seeing some crazy prices for his stuff. Let me know what you guys think. You guys kind of know my opinion. I've tried to make sense of the Bedard thing since the start. I've been wrong many, many times throughout this whole thing. I've tried to make it make sense. It just hasn't. I really wish it did for me, but it just doesn't. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys haven't yet, hit the like, hit the subscribe. If you guys haven't checked out, if you do pull Bedard, Slab Sharks, right over here. Boom, boom, boom. There is a link down below for a form. I actually get paid $0 if you guys submit Connor Bedard cards. But if you submit any other cards to Slab Sharks for consignment, they run a weekly auction. They are doing a 98% payout promo for Bedard right now. So if you guys want to check that out, you submit your own card for eBay for auction. On a $100 card, you'd make $87. Plus, you got to ship it out, plus everything else. If you send it to Slab Sharks, you get $98. So especially on the big cards, $1,000 card, $980 compared to $870. So I submitted a cherry wood variant. That's another one there. There's 3 of them up for auction from them this coming Thursday. It'll be. I'll probably do a video, I'm thinking, for the Slab Sharks auction. I'll probably do a live stream again. But if you guys want, like I said, click the link for that. There's a form that you can fill out. Super easy to deal with. You pay out by e-transfer or PayPal. Once again, check them out. If you guys are interested, have any questions, send me a message on Instagram. I always try to talk to you guys as much as possible on Instagram. If you guys are sending me a message, have questions, everything else, you can always do that, or put them down in the comments. If I can't get to them, maybe somebody else can, but I try to answer all your guys' comments down below also. And check out Card Ladder Pro. Same thing, affiliate link down below if you guys are interested in signing up for it. I love Card Ladder Pro. I have used it for over 2 years now. It's why I kind of message them to partner up with them. I think they're a great product that everyone should kind of use if you are into this hobby for short numbered prints and older stuff and everything else that doesn't sell all the time. I think they're great. I get like a $2 or $3 kickback from them if you guys sign up. That's the thing. So if you guys want to support the channel and use some great products and partners of the channel, I get kickbacks if you use them. If you don't use them, that's fine too. But that would be a way to support the channel if you want to use some great products. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Once again, let me know what you guys think about all this crazy Bedard stuff that I just showed you. Do you believe in the Bedard hype? One thing I can say, I think when the Series 2 stuff gets here, base marquee rookies probably not going to hold a ton of value. Numbered stuff, maybe a little bit for a little bit too. But it's base. I can't see it with, how many boxes of Series 2 are going to be opened. A lot. I know I have a case to open. So wish me luck with that. Hopefully I can keep that Bedard luck going. I've been half decent when it comes to luck with Bedard and other stuff so far this year. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Like I said, if you guys haven't yet, hit the like, hit the subscribe, follow me on Instagram. Let me know your comments down below on this whole thing. And for Eric from the bench, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.